Welcome to Wisdom 101. Every person God created, whether you have accepted him as being born again or not, every person created carries within them a seed of greatness. Every person carries within them a business. Somebody says, I'm a child of God. Do you understand what that means to be a child of God? Because the first picture God gives us is that of a creator. Who are the people right now whom we call truly successful? People who have created. So, Christians love to pray, love to be in church, love to become spiritual. Instead of using, do you know that a Christian was supposed to be the most powerful being? Because what you call prayer brings you at the platform where you can dialogue with God. Work is given to you because you are highly skilled. And when you don't have skill, people don't give you work. So when you hear people saying, oh, there are no jobs, no one is hiring, what they're actually telling you to say, I am skillless, I have no ability, I have not developed myself, I have nothing. I just went to school. And welcome to Wisdom 101. Prayer. When you study the laws of success that God gave about success, He opens us up to success being tied to laws. Now, prayer is one of the laws. So, prayer has got a part in it, but it's not the only law. The mistake people make is they make prayer to be the only law. So they don't think, so they don't ask questions, so they don't sharpen their skill, so they don't develop their attitude, so they don't have diligence, they are not competent. Are you following me? Are you seeing the different words I'm throwing there? All those things are different laws. Now imagine a person who just knows how to pray. They'll be very spiritual. They might even get divine connection with God. They might get ideas, but they will never know what to do with the ideas. Because after an idea comes, your mind now has to go to work. Now, if you've never trained your mind to work, there is no way you can go into it. That's why he said what he said. Because the other laws that are there help you become successful. Let me give you the scriptures, because when I speak it like that, you think I'm just talking from without. Joshua 1. Joshua 1. Joshua 1. I'll show you the scriptures where the Bible talks directly about success, so that you see the things that guarantee success. Joshua 1. Verse 7 and verse 8. Joshua 1, verse 7 and verse 8. Joshua 1, verse 7 and 8. The Bible reads, be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you might be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have you seen that prayer is not mentioned there? Talk to me. I want to get somewhere. Have you seen that prayer is not mentioned there? Let me show you something else. Psalms chapter 1, verse 1 to 3. The fact that it's not mentioned, it doesn't mean it's not there. Psalms chapter 1, verse 1 to 3. Psalms chapter 1, verse 1 to 3. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the step with the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or take or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, who meditates on this law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by the streams of water, which yields fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatsoever he does prospers. Whatsoever he does prospers. Look at, I'm showing you direct scriptures that talk about success, prosperity, wealth creation. I want you to see the words that are in there and the words that are not in there. 1 Kings chapter 2. 1 Kings chapter 2. This is David before he dies. He speaks to Solomon and gives Solomon advice on life. 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 2 and 3. 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 2 and 3. 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 2 and 3. I am about to go the way of the earth, meaning I'm going to die. Listen to what he tells Solomon. Be strong, act like a man, observe what the Lord your God requires, walk in obedience to him, keep his decrees, his commands, and his laws and regulations as written in the laws of Moses. Do this so that you might prosper in all you do and wherever you go. From the three scriptures we have looked at, success is tied to laws. Now, prayer is one of the laws. Like I said, people make a mistake to make it the only law. It's one of the laws, and it's a major one. And to me, listen, the issue with knowledge is this. When your knowledge is limited, you can have a powerful law like prayer, but use prayer for useless things. Instead of using prayer for things like creativity, instead of using prayer for things like discovering of your wiring, what you carry, people use prayer for things. I want money. Oh, I want a job. Oh, I want this. I want breakthrough. Oh, I want healing. That's what people use prayer for. And those are very limited. Those are small things. But if you used prayer for the true things it was supposed to be used for, Lord, open my mind to what I'm supposed to solve in my generation. What was I born for? What is the problem I'm supposed to? If you use prayer for the correct things, the same prayer that limits other people, that makes other people scrap for things, that same prayer can open you up to a world of no limits. Look at the verses that we have opened up, the three verses. Can we deal with these three verses? Listen to what we read in Joshua 1. Be strong and very courageous. Tell somebody you need to be strong. Tell somebody you need to be strong. Tell somebody if you are going to be successful, you need to be strong. Physically strong. Mentally strong. You need to have a strong mind. You need to have a strong attitude. You need to have strong character. You need to have a strong personality. Tell somebody, if you're going to be successful, you need to be strong. You need to have a strong vision. The problem with people, when they read that verse, be strong, they limit it only to physical strength. For God to repeat be strong 3 times, it means what God was talking about was so important that he had to repeat it 3 times. And whenever you read the Bible and God repeats himself like that, it means he wants to emphasize something. Why are people stuck on careers and end up as slaves all their lives on a job? They are not strong to start a business. Tell somebody to start a business, you need strength. Tell somebody to start a business, you need strength. Why do you think most people don't end up with what they want in life? They don't have strength.